Okay, cool. Sweet. Um, that took me forever to figure out. And now I finally figured it out. And I've got a cat cam. That is cool. Okay, cool. Sweet. Oh no. Okay. I was just hearing myself. Wait. Alright. Got my dumplings. I don't think anybody is here, slash, if the one person who joined my chat last time comes back. So, I'm literally just gonna eat my dumplings. Eat my dumplings. Oh my god, you can get tournaments in chess? Wow, I'm so dumb. Sign up for full access. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do that now, but I might later. I'm getting playback because I had my stream open to check it because I couldn't check it on my phone. I should just get my iPad, but sorry, I'm a boomer. I can't figure this shit out. This is so cool. So 10-minute game, 5-minute game, 1-minute game. I'll play a 10-minute game. Yes, I am a beginner. Play as guest. Does this change anything? Because I've already set up my stream. It's gonna be annoying. No. Okay. Cool. 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 White moves first, and then we play. Ron Weasley voice. My playing is gonna be very slow. I'm talking with my mouth full, and it's gonna be very bad. I can't beat a computer, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I don't know what I'm doing in chess in general. Fun fact about me playing chess, I'm horrific. Why does it say my game's gonna auto abort? Why would you do that? It means it's gonna run out in 10 minutes. Seriously, we're not the sharpest tool in the shed here. I don't really know anything about chess, but my history of chess is a... No, don't go there. Is that I used to play chess with my uncle, and he's really, really good at strategy games. And I could never beat him, and I can probably not beat this computer because it has more computing power than my tiny brain. If I make this guy move diagonally, I can take him out, but we'll see if that's what happens. Ooh, can I take you out? Oh, but he can take me out now. Yeah, idiot. Oh no. So I guess we're at an impasse, aren't we, old chess game? I don't really know how to change like stream goals and stuff, so I just have these empty bars of like potential stream goals that aren't really doing anything because I don't know how to set stream goals up yet. I do have a slight goal, and that is I would really like to make affiliate at some stage, so that would be cool. Yeah. If you want to hang out, I also have a YouTube channel that gets many more views than my Twitch streams. He moved his bishop. Vibes. That's a queen, right? So she can do anything she wants. This guy can't go anywhere. This guy can go straight. I'm going to get hemmed in like hell by this computer. We knew it would happen. Oh yeah. I truly don't understand strategy games. I think I need to get better at them. It's like a... It's a skill. So there isn't really much that I can do. Like, I can't move this guy. I love how I'm just like dead in 3 moves. Oh, right. Okay, because he would... Oh, shit. Damn. We fucked up. We may have to sacrifice a bishop. If anyone's watching this, they're gonna be so frustrated at how bad it is. I can take you out. Is it gonna let me win because I said easy? I love how I set up a cat cam and my cats like just decided to leave the room. They're just like, no, we're not having this. You don't get us today. Any other time they're like trapped in here like their life depends on it. I feel like I should download Stream Beats, get some good music in this vibe. It's a cat hair in my dinner, that's fine. That is just part of living with cats. I also love how that's all I talk about. My cats. So queen can go anywhere. He can't really go anywhere. He can't. Oh no. Okay. So it's not gonna let me. Can she go this way? No, she can just go here. Is it teaching me how to play chess? I hope so. I am going to die. This gives me anxiety. I feel like I always think that playing like games like The Witcher and stuff will give me a bit of anxiety. Yeah, she did. He can only move like. Oh no. I think I just lost my castle. This is the problem with me playing games. I get so caught up in one thing that I forget about all the side stuff. Can my pawn move back to take one? No. Yeah, I'll admit I don't fully remember the rules of chess. But it's this huge thing now, so fun times. Damn, I don't remember taking both of my castles getting taken. No, all I have is a knight. All I have is Ron Weasley. Ron Weasley is the only thing protecting my king. If I can get one little dude to the board, I can get a queen back, right? That's the rule. Just so everybody knows, the category for this stream is chess mukbang. No? Huh. We can move in an L shape. How come you won't go there? Oh, maybe because you're protecting my king. Okay, we just can't move you. That's fine. Wow, I hate this. Kidding. But seriously. Come on, computer, let me win. I don't have any friends. My Discord just opened, so that's fine. Now, I know I'm going to die, but how do I die with honor? That's the question. We should play some GTA or something after this. Chess is not my strong suit. I'm just kind of over The Witcher right now. Oh no, he's trying to get his queen back. I can't kill him. Just trying to sacrifice my pawn out here, guys. I may just zoom this camera in a little bit. Is that too zoomed in? Might be too zoomed in. Yeah. I feel like it should be lower. But it is behind my desk, so. Okay. Okay. Just a teeny bit in. Okay, I think that's cool. So my current modus operandi with chess is you just keep moving your king around. And try not to die. Yeah, I should just let myself die. But I don't think I can. Has he technically checkmated me? Not even technically. Your game a bit. I won. What? On what planet? This game is rigged. No. I did not win. I'm gonna pause and switch games for a sec. I think I know why my cats are not in my room. I think it's because the heater's on. And I should turn my heater off because I don't want my heater on. Okay. I'm gonna do a pause. We're just gonna pause the stream. Maybe do like an intermission scene or something. And I'll be back and maybe I'll play like GTA or something and put a beanie on and turn my heater off because electricity is a thing. So I'm just gonna make my little thing here a bit bigger and put my cat cam down here. It's a little bit disordered because this really isn't the way that I was going to stream today, but that's where we are. Here's Smeagol. He's on the ground behind me. So, fun fact, GTA takes a while to install. Cool. That is more than fine with me. Now what I want to know... Oh, sweet. Okay. I want to know what happened in the news today, actually. Weirdly enough. Because I have not looked at it. So busy cycling 14Ks. Vaccines, all sorts of stuff. Will Australians be able to travel to New Zealand? That is the question. I really want to go to New Zealand. I have wanted to go to Hobbiton for a really long time. Sorry, I'm just figuring out where I'm sitting. So I've wanted to go to Hobbiton for a really long time. I actually bought tickets to go to Hobbiton back in the day. I say back in the day, it was like back in the pre-COVID days. And it sucks because I had to put those tickets into a credit. And when you put the tickets into a credit, sometimes the airline company doesn't give you all of the money back for the credit, which was a little bit annoying. They didn't refund or credit, not refund, they didn't credit both of my tickets. They only credited one. So from Australia to New Zealand, it was what was it? It was like $600 I paid for my return tickets. And yeah, so I got credited for one, and I used that credit to go to Byron Bay in October last year and book a little bit of leave of work. It was just over a long weekend, which was nice. However, now that Australia and New Zealand don't have anything really in terms of community transmission, I would like to go to New Zealand because I think that would be really, really cool. I wanted to go to Hobbiton for so long, honestly. Like, I genuinely can't explain how long I wanted to go to Hobbiton. Yeah. So the plan last year was go to New Zealand by myself, go do some extreme sports, go to Hobbiton, live my life. And then yeah, obviously COVID hit and that wasn't a thing anymore. So that was a little bit sad, but it's fine. Life happens. And it was cool. Like, if I'd gone to New Zealand when I'd gone, I probably would have been in my old job, which I didn't really like, and I love my new job, and that's good. All of those things are really good. I guess the only annoying thing is it's just like you want to do something and you have to wait, but that is life right now. Like, you want to do stuff and you have to wait. I feel like I just realized that my stream angle is like really unflattering. I just like crossing my legs. Yeah. But yeah, there's not like people have it so much worse with COVID right now. It's not great all over the place. But yeah, it's fine. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of back in the day when YouTubers used to do the no editing video challenge. I feel like that was a thing for a while. It's making me want to react to it. But I always remember thinking, like, what a weird concept. Why would someone be so concerned about what they would say unedited? Like, what are you saying that's so scandalous? I'm gonna have a look actually and see if I can find some unedited YouTube videos or like some unedited reactions. I feel like some fun some fun stream content would actually be reacting to like old back in the day challenges from like 2010 and stuff. So I wonder if I can add a new window source for YouTube. Maybe I should go incognito mode. Open. I don't even know how to open incognito mode. So new in private window. There we go. There we go. Okay, now go to YouTube. And I'm just gonna double check if this allows my search history. My search history on YouTube isn't bad. Like, it's fine. It's literally just me looking up like how to use foam clay. Because I have a life, clearly. So what the hell? Some of the things that happen on the internet are some weird vibe. Oh, okay. My internet's being really slow because I'm streaming and I just wow. Okay, that's funny. I'm just gonna search no editing challenge YouTube. I'm just gonna add a new window source. Window capture. Add a new source. YouTube. The first one that comes up is James Charles. How funny. Well, actually, not so much funny as sad, but you know. Just gonna crop out my little sidebar here. I'm in incognito, so I don't think it's like shown anything overly scandalous. I'm just gonna pop my little cat cam to the side here. Okay, should I watch the James Charles one? Will I get DCMA'd for this? Can I? Did I? Oh, cool. That's handy. Will I get DCMA'd if I use James Charles' content? Unedited makeup tutorial. Should I slide? Oh, I want to do that. Quality content, guys, as I learn how OBS works. That's not an alt. Why is it? He's like half cropped out. This doesn't make sense. Oh, do I need to alt it? Right. To uncrop it. Hi, sisters. What's up? Is this an ad? Okay. He was doing an intro. Okay. Am I just gonna watch James Charles for an hour? If I'm not mean. Me, my homie, and Lewis. Like, slide down. I want to get my beanie because I turned my heater off and I'm cold now. I really should go and get some slippers, but, you know. Ooh. Here we go already? Oh, he's singing. Okay. Cool. Can we fast forward through the singing? I'm not doing this to like shit on him, but he was literally just the first one that came up. Is that like, that can't be no makeup. That's, he looks like he has a nose highlight. That is, like, who looks like that without makeup? I don't. I look horrible even with makeup, so not a vibe. I'm jealous. Well, not jealous, but like, not a vibe. couldn't be like, what are you saying that is so controversial? I don't understand. I'm like sitting here bitching about this guy and I don't understand. What did you do? Talk about like anal sex or something? I don't know. Like that's not even bad. This has 10 million views. 25.5 million subscribers. That's crazy. Can I go into the comments? Like, turning Miley Cyrus into Hannah Montana. Someone should do that. Obviously not James because he can't anymore, but yeah. I feel like everybody thinks that he's not wearing makeup, but I feel like he is. Oh, he color corrects his stubble. That's smart. I just feel like that those highlights are like way too perfect for someone to not be wearing makeup. I mean, he's obviously better at makeup than me. You know, can't get too jealous. I'm just gonna fast forward a bit. This is an hour and 17 minutes. That's actually like, I do body paint tutorials on YouTube, and like mine take 2 hours to film, not including when I put just like my beauty makeup on. So that's. I don't like. I can't use beauty blenders. They just don't work for my skin. Maybe it's because I'm over 25 and I have pores. I don't know. Also, these like thumbnails are crazy. He doesn't even look like himself in that. That is insane. I've had people tell me that I don't look like myself in real life as opposed to like on the internet. Is one of my lashes coming off? No, it's fine. Oh, kind of. Kind of. But I'm like, dude, it's just because like day to day I don't wear makeup. I just like put lashes and makeup on when I'm putting myself online, but like that's it. Um, so it's literally just unedited him doing his makeup. Okay, I'm gonna go and look at some more because I just no editing vlog challenge Rans and Niana. I don't know who this is. He's got 1.9 million views. That's a lot. A few years ago, I had a YouTube channel that got a couple million views and like 30k subscribers and stuff, and that was cool. But I got rid of it because I didn't like it anymore. I recently started up a new one, which was a body painting one, but I do that, so that's cool. No editing photography challenge. Interesting. Sibling tag challenge. I asked my followers to Photoshop me pictures, what my YouTube video looks like without any editing. I've never even heard of any of these people. Is that just like... Is that just because I'm old? Can I just look at memes? Let's just look at memes. This is like my internet life in a nutshell. God, I turned around and I thought Smeagol was like on the top of my shelf. This is cool. You like, it's always worth watching stuff in incognito because you see what's actually like trending, not to your algorithm or like what, not even what's trending, just what's new. 1,000. Wow. Oh man. I'm not gonna judge that guy. I find it really irksome when people put their kids online. This is the thumbnail I'm talking about. He doesn't even look like himself in the thumbnail. Like, that's so bizarre. Anyway. I'm gonna be honest, like, a lot of this stuff just doesn't interest me. Am I old? Can I watch crime scene interrogations? Is that a thing? Crime scene interrogation. World War II history briefs. True crime dump. Crime for dummies. The mob reporter. The interrogation of Stephanie Lazarus. Blue Dot crime and interrogation. I literally just want the tapes. Oh, who's talking to me? Okay, it's just an email. Full-length police investigation. That looks terrifying. The Wrath of JCS Criminal Psychology. This looks cool. Well, not cool, but like interesting. I can't subscribe. I'm not saying, dude. What happens to me? Jennifer's solution. There's something like. Oh my god! Is that Casey Anderson? Dude, I have to pause this. I had heard the name Casey Anthony a lot, just like in life. I had heard about it, but I had never looked into the case. I find true crime interesting, not to be like a basic bitch. Sorry, I've got wig hair like all over my desk. I find it interesting. I don't like it. I just find it genuinely like really interesting. The way that people solve murders to me is interesting. So when I watch like Forensic Files and stuff, one of the cool things about Forensic Files is it shows you the forensic stuff, obviously. So what one of the cases that really got me interested in true crime was it was just this case. It's not like a famous case, but it was this guy who murdered his wife, and the way that it was solved was because there were two pieces of fabric, one found in the car the woman was murdered in, and one found in his wardrobe as like a piece of clothing. And the way that they determined that it was the same item of clothing was by looking at how light reflected off the clothing under a microscope or something. It was like so bizarre. I was so fascinated. But yeah, so I listened to Bailey Sarian's I should probably edit my stream and turn it into true crime or something now. Bailey Sarian did the Casey Anthony case, and me and my boyfriend were locked out of my apartment because I'm a dumbass the other day. I'm just going to change my chat name. So a couple of weeks ago, I started, like, I watch murder mysteries and stuff, like the YouTube recaps, cliff notes of them. Casey Anthony case files. So I will watch I'll watch like Bailey Sarian and just random channels that do these true crime cliff note sort of things. I've heard of this JCS Criminal Psychology with the case files and like the interview tapes, but I haven't actually looked at it yet. And I have been really interested to watch this, but the reason that I finished listening to the Casey Anthony story was because like a few weeks ago, I locked myself and my boyfriend out of my apartment because I put both my regular key and my spare key into my handbag and left my handbag inside, and then I had to call a locksmith and spend like 2 hours waiting for him. So we were just sitting in his car in my parking lot watching the Casey Anthony case, and we were like, what the like, this is so insane. It is so insane. If you haven't heard about it, like, it's so crazy. So let's watch this because, yeah, it's like gruesome. So just a warning, it's gruesome. That is 100% how I feel about this case. Disturbing and perplexing. Describe it really well. Man, it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's very gruesome and very graphic. Yeah. I'm just going to type in my chat that we're now watching true crime stories because that escalated quickly. That's the part that fucks me up the most, that she did this in like not like she wasn't. I don't know, it's hard because you never want to say like people with mental illness do terrible things. They don't. Like mental illness is a part of life for a lot of people. But it's just so insane to me that she did this completely of sound mind. Like maybe it wasn't completely, because I feel like the Bailey Sarian YouTube thing that I watched suggested there was like a lot of drug use, but it suggested that it was more party drugs than anything else. And like, I don't know, people can flip a switch on a lot of substances, but I just don't feel like party drugs are that thing you flip a bit of a switch on. I'm probably wrong. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert on drug use. And that was my chair, not a fart. What was that sound? Someone hearted 145px? Such a fucking boomer, I don't know what that means. I should probably rewind this. Thank you for 145px. I don't know what that means. I literally don't. Um, if you could type it into the chat and tell me what it was, I would be really grateful because I am a literal fucking boomer. I'm sorry. I will find out what it is after the stream. I'm so sorry that I don't know what that is, and I'm so grateful that you interacted with my chat. I'm just such a dick. Sorry. Um, Thank you so much. Oh, I remember this. It's so fucked up. Oh, heart Marley Moose. Thank you, Marley Moose. Does that mean you followed me? Or that you liked the live stream? One day I'll figure it out. One day. Thank you, Marley Moose. So I do apologize. I feel like I should have prefaced that 911 call with like, that's going to be disturbing. So this I remember from Bailey Sarian's coverage of this case, and this was Cindy Anthony is Casey Anthony's mum, so Kaylee Anthony's granddaughter, and Cindy Anthony knew that Kaylee was missing, and she'd apparently been calling Casey like multiple times being like, where's Kaylee, can I see her, for weeks and weeks and weeks on ends. And then Cindy starts saying, you can't see her because she's with this nanny. I can't remember what the nanny's name was. She nicknamed her something like Zanny, something strange. Sorry if that's your nickname, but it was just a strange like nickname that didn't seem quite real. And Cindy for ages was really concerned about her granddaughter, obviously, because she's like young mum and she knows her daughter's like a bit of a party girl, and like she's hasn't seen her grandchild in weeks. And I get the vibe from what I've seen of this case that the the mum and the daughter were relatively close. I think they had lived in the same house up until Kaylee was born. I think I'm not 100% sure on that, but they lived in the same town, or at least the same city. I think she was in LA, so I'm not 100% sure on like how far away the neighbor I can't talk. Their neighborhoods were, but it seemed like it's not like I live 3 hours from my parents. They're in a different state. It's not like that. It's like a you see them often. Like I live across the road from one of my aunts, so I see my aunt a lot more than I see my parents, which is nice. Like it'd be nice to see my parents more, but they're 3 hours away. This is so disturbing. 31 days, and her mom has just gotten her to call the cops. The fuck? How does this make sense? Oh, so I heard it that it was the mum that found the odor in the trunk. The last video that I watched on this said that, but apparently, with if it was the mum who found it, the mum said that like verbatim. Apparently, like I'm not saying it's verbatim, but the the things I've heard say that she verbatim said that it smelled like a dead body. So that's really disturbing. What? Okay. That's so crazy. I did not know he was a police officer. Um, apparently some people don't do very good research on their crime videos. So if the dad was a police officer and he recognized the scent as being human remains or like rotting human remains, which is really awful, but and like it's so bad what some like oh gosh, it's so like awful the things some people have to see in their jobs. Um, but yeah, if he recognized it, I don't understand why some people online have told it that the mum recognized the smell, but maybe it's just different sources, or maybe like no one really knows what happened. I'm not sure. Oh, sorry, that was just an alarm. So your kid's been missing for 31 days, and you're found smoking weed with your boyfriend and chilling out watching TV. Like, what the fuck? I don't have kids, but I have cats. And I'm not comparing my cats to children, although they are my children. But if one of my cats was missing, I would literally run up and down my entire neighborhood crying for like weeks. One of them got out onto the landing the other day, actually, and I like genuinely nearly had a heart attack as I was like grabbing him, being like, "You can't go outside. You're an indoor cat." I need to uncross my legs because I keep shaking all my cameras, as they all it's true. Oh, I just, what other resources? Yeah, your kid has been missing for 31 days. You haven't called the police. I feel like it's pretty common knowledge that the first 24 hours are the most crucial in a missing persons case. So if you're not sus AF, which she is, she's sus AF, um, maybe you need to like act like you give a shit that your kid's missing. I'm so like, why? Come on. Of course she's the prime suspect. She spent 31 days saying she was going through other resources to try and find her missing kid. I'm so, like, what? Okay, I get not trusting the police, but if your kid is missing, that's like the first place you go. Like, I've heard of people getting detectives for their cats. I would get a detective for my cats. Honey. Puss, puss. I feel like, sorry, I'm not laughing at the channel. I'm just gonna drop in and say I feel like this is like the worst content for me to create live because my facial expressions when I think that somebody is full of shit is like so obvious. I'm just sitting here like, you're full of shit. Oh, I'm really dumb. I'm so sorry, Marley Moose. I thought that 145px. This is really embarrassing because I literally work in web design. I thought that 145px meant like something like you gifted something. I don't know. Like I don't know what I thought it meant. I thought it was a number or something. Like you gave it a percentage of hearts or something. I have realized it means you followed me. So I told you I would figure it out, and I did. And thank you for the follow. That is really cool because that's the only alert I have. Because my only goal right now is to do the 50 follower things for affiliate. But let's get back to the Casey Anthony case. 145px is literally just like the bar for the following alert. So I'm done. Yes, thank you, Molly Moose. Nothing does get past me. I'm a woman of brains. Big brain. But thank you for following. Hey, sweetie. My cats don't want want to play with me. Is this okay? I don't know if I should give stuff away, like while I watch the video, but I think my understanding of what she's saying now is that this is all actually a lie and that she'd actually been fired from Universal when she was doing this interview. Anyway, I have a lot of alarms, I have a lot of shit to remember right now. Soz for that. Musical intro into the next part of the video. Doesn't exist. Yeah, she had been fired, I think. Damn, that's a big lie. Like, you're pretending you still work somewhere and you're also pretending you didn't have the job you had there. And then, I don't know, I've worked in retail before and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. Just, um, not for any specific reason. I just think I'm wrong about where my train of thought was going. This big brain. Seriously. If you were a cop, wouldn't you want to like check if someone's employment was true? So it's pretty dumb to lie about your employment situation. So no. I've got a flashing battery in my regular camera. So I think I need to change to my cat cam to my regular cam and just cut off the window capture for this one. If I do that, does that get rid of it? No. That does nothing. Love that. Can I just delete it? Cut. No. Window capture one. Or window capture. This one? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm back. Not quite as nice a background. On my iPhone now, I'm just rearranging my little stream thing just to fix up. Okay, if I put it up here, that makes more sense. And just crop it. I will change it so I'm not backwards facing in a second. Just let me be a bit of a dumbass for 10 seconds. So just make this one bigger. And I'm just gonna put myself here. Up here, maybe. No. I put my camera thingy up here? Okay. This is the quality content you come to Twitch for. Don't act like it's not. Yeah. Okay. Now my stream is a mess. What's happening? Okay. I'm gonna sit up here. I don't know how to get rid of that. Do I just delete it? Okay. Well, now I just go fucking EOS bullshit. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. Can I just double click it and move it behind something? Delete. Yes. Oh, cancel. No, I don't want to remove that. Okay. And then I'm just gonna remove my camera and put it somewhere better. I say better, but what I mean is where the other one was. So let me just work out how screws work, and I'll be with you in a jiff. I think I've remembered how screws work. We're getting there. Yeah. Fuck you, screws. Try to pull a fast one on me. Okay. I look like I'm terrified of this side corner. Oh, Smeagol. Oh, my kittens are actually cuddling in that little bed. Look at that. That's so cute. Don't act like that's not the content you came to Twitch for. Okay. I'm just gonna pop this one in my tripod. See if I can align the ball head. Yeah. Cool. And you can get a little kitten view too. Why not? You can also see my messy floor. It's fine. Okay. Now back to some true crime. Just trying to get comfortable. Liar! This is actually the most fucked case. Who does this shit? Sorry, I'm just dropping my tripod that was holding the cat cam. What was the cat cam? Now it's the face cam. This chick has a story. Like, this is not... She's got like a life story for this lady. It's crazy. gotta turn this alarm off. Sorry, guys. There was no alarm. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'd feel so. That's fucked, man. Wouldn't you feel. Dude. I just feel like you'd feel bad. Like, I. I mean, obviously you'd feel bad, but like, obviously she's like a bit of a. I don't know if she's diagnosed with anything, but like, she's a bit of a character, right? Like, she just is totally happy to get away with these crazy lies that just benefit her and don't. I don't know. That's insane to me. Like, I know it's so sad because I think about how proud my parents were when I got into uni, and like that just makes me sad. Like, yeah, I can't. I don't know. I just why would you do that? It's just crazy. The fuck. I don't understand though why the cops wouldn't have. Maybe they did and they just didn't tell her for the investigation purposes, but I don't understand why they wouldn't have said why they wouldn't have just looked into her employment history. I just feel like that'd be like the first one of the first things you'd do. You like you wouldn't you interview like bosses and stuff? I don't know. Oh, it's just you now. Where's Smeagol? Oh, hi, baby. There you are. What are you doing? So I just got a cat. Come up here, sweetie. Come up here. Yes. Cuddle. Or do you want to climb all over the desk? Or do you want to put your butt in my face? Yeah, that's fine. I've never been in an interrogation room, but like this is a serious case, and this seems like a weird way to approach it. Am I wrong? I don't know. Well, he's not a bad detective, even if his interview strategy is weird. So Detective Allen is not wrong. That is really insane that she's like, yeah, I'm glad that it all happened yesterday. It's like, if your kid has been missing for a month, wouldn't you not be glad that you didn't take care of it sooner? I'm confused. Fun fact about missing kids that's like not funny, but it's kind of funny. This is funny. It's not to do with this case. My mum used to leave my sister in town. So we lived a half hour out of town in the middle of nowhere when I was in high school. And my mum used to just like straight up forget my sister because my sister would go to music lessons after school. And she'd be finished with her music lessons when my mum was out of work, and she'd go to her friend's house, obviously, to be safe and stuff and like have adult supervision as a teenager. And they'd just be like chilling at her friend's house. And my mum would get home, and my dad would be like, where's the other child? And my mum would be like, and she would literally have to drive like 30 k's back and then back again. So, fun times. Be nice to your parents, they're remembering a lot. Yeah, your child is like completely dependent on you. This is fucked. That's a weird reaction if you don't have anything to do with your missing child. Like, oh, I saw your nice little cameo on TV. That's the kind of thing that I would say if I'm like trying to fuck with someone, or like if they've done something I don't like. And why would you dislike your child's grandparent doing a like nice plea, as in like, help find my kid, like a nice, like they do it to like appeal to the person who's kidnapped the person, like to appeal to their emotions. And why would you be upset with that if you weren't the person who did the wrong thing? Why? Why, Casey? Why? Bitch, come on. This lady has fucked priorities. I'm just gonna say. Smoking weed while your kid is missing, and then you like just want to make sure that your boyfriend isn't like, I don't like, you don't want to talk about your missing kid to your boyfriend. You just want to, I don't know, man. I've never been to jail, so like I don't know what goes through your mind when you're like in custody. But I just feel like this is a weird thing when you want to, like, aside from like it's her hostile attitude, I think, because it's weirding me out. Because if your kid was missing, you would be trying to do everything you could possibly do to find your kid, or in my case, your cat. Um, no, sorry, that's like a tasteless joke. But yeah, like she's just being super hostile, and she's not even explaining to people on the outside who could help her if she wants to talk to Tony, because like it could help her and help Kaylee, and that's probably what they're thinking she would be concerned about. I would be like, if someone I knew got arrested and was like a suspect in their kid's missing persons case, I would be like, dude, is the reason that you want to talk to so and so because they can help you with something? If so, I will do my best to help you. I just feel like that's how normal people act. Am I wrong? And now, like, your friend is crying and you're just saying, like, what a waste. What the fuck, dude? So crazy. So another interesting thing with this is that the like again the first video that I watched of this apparently was just researched really poorly, but stuff like this where the mum's like, "Are we going to be able to find her?" Like the mum wasn't acting like that. From what I heard, the mum was very like no, Casey could have never done this. She could have never hurt her kid. Like she was in real denial about the idea. I think that buzzing is just the actual video, not my speakers. Just letting you know. So I don't know. I feel like they're outlining stuff like emotion builds, emotion fades, as in like emotion fades when people bring up Kaylee, but when people bring up her and her situation, it's a case of like her getting really sad. She just seems like a very selfish woman. Unfortunate. trying to cross my legs. Ah. Just checking where my cat is. I see one, but I don't know where the other guy's gone. It does it does pull at your emotions. Like I feel bad for her, but then I just feel like, do I feel bad for her or do I just feel bad for anyone who's in prison? Because like punitive systems sound like they suck. I mean they do suck. But like just yeah, no, I just feel bad for anybody in prison to be honest. I because the problem is that no, I don't want to live that. The problem is prison isn't actually reformative, right? Like you never get a good outcome out of somebody going to prison because it's then on their record that they have a criminal record and they can't actually reintegrate properly into society because we have a stigma about people who have committed crimes. And it doesn't matter to a lot of people if they've reformed or not. And their character now doesn't matter because that big red mark on their record is what matters for things like employment opportunities. And that sucks. I mean, I don't have any sympathy for this woman because her crime was fucking horrific, but for people who don't deserve to be in prison, like, that sucks. That's so awful. This is the part that I'm very curious about because I've never seen anything really directly from her in terms of talking about the disappearance of her daughter. Crack my back. There's a little notification on my screen. Yeah, I'm not going to pretend that I don't do stuff like that where you just say, mm-hmm, when you sort of zone out in a conversation and you're just like, being like, no, 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 I was totally listening. And sometimes you've heard enough of it that you are listening, but yeah, obviously in her case it's a bit different. And it's weird that you'd be zoning out in a police interview. Like, she just literally gives no fucks. What's going on with this woman? Why? Is she like mildly flirting with this guy a little? Or am I just like such an introvert? I don't know what flirting is. We'll see. That's a very deadpan way of saying it's so incredibly aggravating to watch. Um, is this voiceover guy Microsoft Sam or is it a real man? I'm curious. She's so personable, right, in this section. It's, yeah, kind of disturbing. Like how calm and personable and like. It's. Oh, I just figured out what it is that's disturbing me. She's so calm and personable in this section, but when her friend Christina called to talk about Kaylee, she gets so hostile. So weird. Thank you for following me, Rage Eye. I'm not wearing glasses, but I can't read my OBS screen. Fuck. I'm such a failure. Thank you, Rage Eye or Raise Eye, because I can't see the letter G without glasses. Thank you so much for following. Um, we are currently watching true crime uh, interview tapes, and this is the Casey Anthony case, which is one of the most disturbing cases I think I've ever heard of, and I have seen a lot of true crime things in my life. So thank you for subscribing. Following? Subscribing? Following? No, subscribing is the one on here that costs money. One day I'll understand how the world works. Yeah, as fucked as this is, I feel like if your family turns you in, like that's the Ted. Oh, what's his last name? The Unabomber? Is it? It's not Krasinski. I can't speak. The Unabomber. Like he was really sad when he found that his brother had turned him in, even though he was doing the wrong thing, obviously. But I think people also obviously moralize and their crimes. But the Unabomber was like so sad about it. And his brother, it's as well, I think, had like a real debate in his own heart and mind about turning his brother in because, like, it's still your family no matter what. Like, it's a hard choice to make, especially when it's a person that you've probably lived your whole life with. And in a lot of cases, siblings are really good friends. Apparently, in the Unabomber's case, he wasn't. They weren't super close. But in it seems like Casey was close with her parents. Like they're throwing her this graduation party that she lied about. My parents were proud as fuck as me when I graduated uni, but I didn't get a party. Like they seem really like they really loved their kid. So it must have been a hard decision, I think, for her dad, I guess, to do that. It's a lot. Even though she really did a horrible, disgusting thing. I'm not excusing the thing she did at all. I'm just saying, like, put yourself in the position of her dad more than anything. You'd feel pretty fucked up having to do that. And I'm sure, same with the Unabomber's brother, he probably felt real fucked up about it, and apparently he did. Is this channel trying a little bit too hard to sound intelligent? I feel like when you start throwing out the eloquence of her dialogue, what can't we just say it's the way she talks? No, I'm kidding. I get it. I don't know if this is true because I'm not a behavioral psychologist, but I have heard that if you can see someone's hands when they're talking, and if their hands are doing like open movements, people instinctively trust them more. And that's why you see a lot of presenters doing like this, or like, I don't know how they do it, like, because public speaking back there, but they do like stuff like this and open their hands wide and stuff. Even stuff like this, I guess the hands are still open. Yeah. So it's interesting to see her gestures just be like, it was like this. And then also, I wonder if like the visual aspect, like I don't think she's doing it intentionally because like she's probably not that smart. I mean, she did like murder her child after all, so fuck her. But those visual elements when you're like telling a story, they either pique interest or I think distract people a little bit. So I don't know. It's just like an interesting behavioral note. Should have left my heater on for freezing. I wonder what she was doing when she was playing with her fingers in that fast forward thing. She picking at her nails. It looks like she was rolling a cigarette, but then you didn't see her smoking. I don't know when the Casey Anthony case was. Does it say down here? No. It is a real person, the narrator. It's not a Microsoft Sam. Okay. I was just curious. Damn. I never know how to pronounce his name, but I feel like this is a little bit of a, is it Jungian reference, like the masks? The persona. That's the one, the persona. So she is a sociopath. That's interesting. Or is it saying, no, it's just saying that it's linked to, not saying she was diagnosed as one. Sorry. That's great. That's like, wow. That's really just interesting because the idea of being able to calculate how you would react to something is just insane to me because like I this must be like true of most people, right? You never know how you're going. Sorry, like sitting in the dumbest position, but you never know how you're going to actually like react to something, right? You never know how you're going to feel when someone does something. You can go into a situation thinking you're going to be like super super confident and everything's going to be okay, and then you're like you just get hit with the oh my god, regret, anxiety. Why? That happened to me the other day. So yeah, interesting. Oh, it's so fucked up. What? What? One of these things is not like the other? What the fuck? I mean, obviously, what the fuck, but we know that she killed her kid, right? So, is this why she killed her? What the fuck, dude? Fucked up. So fucked up. Oh, it's so fucked up. So I heard that this wasn't true. Um, like I've seen other videos and stuff that have suggested that this was a case of Casey lying about sexual assault. I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows the actual reality of what happened, but yeah. Whoa. Fuck. I think that's like a correct assumption of exactly what happened. Like I feel like the state has it completely correct. She went a bizarre route of not wanting the life that she had, and went a bizarre way of dealing with it. It's like really, God, it's awful. Oh, this lawyer is full of bullshit because he is literally provoking people's emotions. Like you are playing with emotion. That isn't that also what lawyers do? Like you present the evidence and then you have an emotive argument. guy kind of is like a movie lawyer. Okay, I know I knew that she was found not guilty, but how was she found not guilty? What? I just don't. I. It's also just really weird side note that there is a Transformers Dark of the Moon box, like how it came into the box office, whatever that's called, in the news the day that this happened. Is the reason this case was so famous because like it was similar to the OJ trial where there's like a lot of evidence being like, pretty much undisputed that the crime had been committed by the person on trial, but they still somehow got off. So she was charged with giving false evidence. I wonder what the evidence that was false was. I'll change it, yeah. I'll wait. But who did? I have two things to Google. Who murdered Kaylee, or what happened after this? And okay, so that's the end of the video. Okay, I'm gonna Google this. Who actually murdered Kaylee? Who murdered Kaylee Anthony? And what was Casey Anthony found guilty of? The death of Kaylee Anthony. I'm just trying to find like. So she was found guilty of providing false information to law enforcement. Okay, so the Universal Studios thing, um, leaving Kaylee at an apartment complex with a babysitter, informing two employees of Universal Studios of the disappearance of Casey, and receiving a phone call and speaking to Kaylee. It was commonly compared to OJ. Okay. But what happened? So Kaylee's law means that there are now stricter requirements on parents to notify law enforcement of the death or disappearance of a child. Right, but who was found guilty of her death? She was murdered. So it's unsolved. This is like, oh, this is gonna keep me up all night. Who killed Kaylee Anthony? Because I don't remember learning like anything about it. The daughter was acquitted. What the fuck? Who's making a racy movie about Casey Anthony? Kaylee Anthony's murder on Instagram. What the fuck? Oh, this is a YouTube video. Sorry, I don't want to watch another YouTube video. CNN, what really happened? So it's unsolved. Oh, that is so annoying. And also just fucking unjustified for that poor 3-year-old little girl who was suffocated to death. That's horrible. Like, oh god. That is really fucked up. Oh, I just got a really bad cough sugar. Okay, so I'm annoyed now because I genuinely thought last time I had heard about this case, it had actually been solved. Obviously not. Obviously, that is not the case. But thank you to Rage Eye. I can read now because you popped up on my OBS thing. Rage Eye, thank you so much. And Malimus, thank you so much both for following my Twitch streams and anybody else who joined the stream today. I think I had an average 1 viewer. Woohoo! Go me! Look at me. I would like to do some more true crime streams in future, maybe some more reacts to JSC criminal psychology, because it's a pretty good like breakdown of some cases that are quite interesting, and then I might find some more resources as well online. But I think if I come online tomorrow night, no, I won't come online tomorrow night, but if I come online Wednesday or Thursday, what I'm gonna do is just play some chill games. I'm downloading Grand Theft Auto right now, and I might play The Witcher again. I may also have a look at some like really relaxing games. Yeah. So thanks again for joining. We've streamed for about 2.5 hours now. So if you stuck around, thank you. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, DM me, chat to me, tell me your theories about the Casey Anthony case and who killed her. Do you believe the pool story? Do you believe the friends might have done it? The boyfriend? Do you think it was Casey? Do you think it was the dad? Like, what do you think is true and what's not true? Let me know. And we can chat about it on other socials. But I'm going to end now.